We're going to go right into the next interview. We're going to talk to Max Gresham, the driver of the number 24 truck on the Camping World Truck Series. Max, I know we couldn't get in touch with you yesterday, but we got you today, and I'm very happy to do that. And welcome to the show. How you doing this morning?
Not too bad. We had I ran a late model race last night and kind of ran out of voice. So I'm gonna do what I can to talk.
Okay.
But, I've kind of lost my voice.
Okay, well, we'll be gentle with you. We won't keep you too long. It's been an interesting year for you. I mean, you moved to the Truck Series. You had the problem at Daytona where you were running really well, and then you crashed with 9 laps to go. Martinsville, you finished 19th. You finished in the ARCA race 6th at Daytona. You made in USA Chevrolet owned by Joe Nanette. So it's been a good year, but there's been a couple of issues. Especially with that crash in Daytona. Kind of talk about your change over into the Truck Series. I mean, you're still doing a little bit on the ARCA side, but your main focus is the Truck Series. Can you talk a little bit about how that change has been for you so far in 2012?
Well, I mean, I feel like I've adapted pretty well to the Truck Series. We had a real strong run going at Daytona and got caught up in a wreck, as a lot of people do down in Daytona. That's just the nature of that beast down there. You get caught up in the wrong line, and stuff happens. There's nothing you can do about it, and that's what happened to us. Martinsville, we were running real strong. We were in the top 10 and got spun with like 10 to go or something, and we went a lap down on pit road and finished 19th, the first car on one lap down. So, it's been a rough season so far just because we haven't been able to catch a break. But we're looking to turn it around in Rockingham this upcoming weekend, and our Joe Nanette Motorsports Chevrolet team is strong, and my 24 made in USA Chevy is very strong. It won't be long before we start getting top 10s and top 5s. It's just making sure we can line up all the ducks in one row and just act on that and bring home the finishes that we know we can bring home.
Right. Now, I know you just signed a new sponsor. You signed Bug Band, which is an all-natural insect repellent. I know you guys are really pumped and excited about that. And I heard you, I understand you went out turkey shooting with the president of Bug Band recently. Tell me a little about that, how that kind of transpired.
Yeah, I spent all weekend with Dan Ritter and his family down in our live oak plantation in South Georgia, and he's a real avid hunter, fisherman, and guns outdoors. Him and I share a lot of the same traits when we like to go outdoors and play. So we went down there, and he wanted to shoot a turkey, and he got a turkey, and the Bug Band guys they're great. Dan Ritter and his wife Vivian, they're a real Class A act people, and the product that they make is a wristband that goes around your wrist. It's DEET-free, and it's great for the environment. It's great for children and people like that. They don't have to worry about any side effects of a strong aroma or anything. I mean, it smells like citrus, and it's it works. That's the best thing. It's down in South Georgia this time of the year. The bugs are bad, but I don't think I got a single bug bite.
I'm probably gonna need a few of those up here in Illinois because we get some pretty bad mosquitoes ourselves here during the summer as well too. So, but when I'm thinking when I read that about the turkey hunt, the first thing in my mind says, "Hey, wait a minute, it's not Thanksgiving yet." But just as an aside though, but I'm glad you got a good sponsor on board. I mean, it's definitely going to be good for the team, and certainly helps with the finances as well too. Looking forward in the Truck Series, what do you want to anticipate, or what do you anticipate achieving in this first full season in the Truck Series, and how do you plan on building upon that to take things to the next level? I mean, you're only you haven't even you're going to turn 19, I believe it is, in later this month, correct?
Yeah, I turn 19 on April 30th.
So you got a long career ahead of you, but you're definitely making some great inroads at a very, very young age. Can you kind of talk about what you hope for this season, and kind of where you hope this is going to lead down the road too as well?
For this season, I'm really trying to concentrate on running in the top 10, top 5, and just putting myself in position to get a good finish. And that's key right now for young drivers to get it up there and run with the big guys and learn something that way. When you have the opportunity to win a race, you know what you have everything you can do to win that race. It's just in order to get up there for us, we need a little bit of luck this year, and once everything starts falling in place, we'll be okay. But yeah, it's just going to be those consistent finishes.
Now, you won the 2011 NASCAR K&N Pro Series East. What's been the biggest difference between driving those cars and then moving to the truck? I mean, a lot of people say that you lose a lot of your downforce when you go to a truck. You lose a lot of the ability to turn as easily in a truck. What's been the biggest difference for you?
The biggest thing is definitely the aero package. I mean, you go from a car that's stuck down to the racetrack, turns real easy, to a truck that punches a huge hole in the air. It is just a handful to drive because it punches a big hole. The other thing is, what a lot of people don't realize is the peppiness that would be underneath your throttle.
Mm-hmm.
The trucks with the tapered spacer that they have on them don't have a whole lot of pep when you go to step on the gas. And in the East cars, they have a whole lot of pep there just because that's, even though they have less horsepower, they just that's what that motor's made for, and the tapered spacer takes away a little bit of that.
Right. Well, Max, listen, I know you're a little bit under the weather here, and I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I really appreciate you taking the time, though, here on Sunday to spend some time with us and get us caught up with what's going on with your program. Obviously, with Bug Band, you've got a new sponsor. That's going to be a big thing going forward to you. Now, take a little bit of advice from dear old Dad here, okay? You really want to help that throat and the losing the voice. There's one of two things. Guaranteed, it's a broadcaster's remedy that will help you get your voice back pretty quick. A, lemon juice and water, hot water, that'll help you really quickly. Or B, hot tea, and I'm talking about putting in like 7 or 8 spoonfuls of honey. It's going to taste terrible, but believe me, your voice will be back in no time. So, again, thank you ever so much for taking the time, and we're going to get you next time when your voice is a little bit stronger, but continued success and continued growth in the truck series and going forward, and we look forward to talking to you and seeing you in Victory Lane, and a lot of good things coming for you this year and in the 2012 season.
Thank you. I'll definitely go try those couple remedies right now.
They'll help you, trust me. All right, you take care, Max. And enjoy the rest of the holiday with your family as well, too. That's Max Gresham, the driver of the number 24 truck in the Campaign World